Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. We're in the world-famous Sipping Den. Let me just say real quick before I get I'm excited about this. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. If I don't review it, you shouldn't be drinking it. You know that. I have a playlist. I have everything broken down in categories and subcategories so you can find it real easy. And the first comment of every video I do has a link. You just touch it and it goes right to the playlist that pertains to whatever I'm reviewing. And today, a very, very interesting wine, I think. Freedom Blend, Purcari Vineyard. All right. Here was the top. What's interesting about this? This is from Moldova. World famous Freedom Wine, which raises awareness to donate to Ukrainian refugees, is now in the U.S. market. The award-winning Purcari Wineries Group is pleased to announce that in late November 2022, the iconic Freedom Blend officially launched in the United States. I could go on about this, but I just want to get into what's so interesting about this blend to me. Bold and full of character, Chateau Purcari's Freedom Blend is crafted from 3 indigenous grape varieties. That's what's cool. And from regions which you may or may not have had before. One of the grapes is Bastardo. All right, it's from the Ukraine. Another grape is Saperavi. It is from Georgia. And another grape is Rară Neagră from Moldova. So it's cool. 3 different countries, 3 different grapes, all in Eastern Europe, and all indigenous and native to those countries. I always find that fascinating, to be honest with you. And this winery apparently is located 15 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. So, and apparently they donated profits from the sale of the Freedom Blend will be donated to support Ukrainian refugees. Even without that, it's an interesting thing to me. So, let's see here. What's this glass out? I was drinking this with supper. Yes, I will. And as always, I got to get to it before I finish it up. So, there it is. Look at that. Maroon, right? Looks purplish, but you can also see that it's very red, and you see the little bubbly rim around it, which is a lighter red, but red nonetheless. So a dark cherry red and a little lighter red around the rim. This is 65% Saperavi, 20% Rară Neagră, and 15% Bastardo. And it's aged for 12 months before being bottled. It is 13.5% alcohol by volume. All right, well, excited to try this. And I saw on there where it said can age this for 10 years, but yet doesn't need to be decanted, which is weird because a wine that needs to be aged or can age for 10 years generally needs to be decanted if it's young. Whatever. Just looking for the 2020. All right. And it's got serving temperature suggestions. The back's got a lot of stuff on it if you want to pause it and read that at your own convenience. All right. Ooh, it's got a lot of black cherry in it. Ooh, it's got a little smell of oak. All those dark fruits are coming through. I know if you gave this to 100 people, you're going to hear plum, you're going to hear raspberry, you're going to hear cherry, you're going to hear dark cherry, you're going to hear dried fruit, you're going to hear fruit jam. Everybody's got, but that's all going to be a similar thing. You're going to hear wood, you're going to hear oak, you're going to hear maybe cedar. vanilla. I'm just hitting the ballpark of what most people would say, and you can categorize that. Even a little bit of kind of a damp wood, kind of a weird smell. I mean, it's very good, but it's damp wood I don't usually use to describe. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Do an acclimation sip, and then we'll go in for the kill. How cool is it to have a native grape, a blend of three from these three countries? It's cool. Something different. Let's go over the structure first. So it's juicy, right? It's acidic. Mouth is watering. It's dry in the back, right? Got those tannins working. Like when you have tea that's a little too strong, you get that abrasiveness. You get the juicy acidity, and it's very fruity up front. You get the fruit at first, all those fruits we talked about. Then they get the mouth-watering acidity, and then you get the dryness on the back. And when you get all three and they're kind of equal, then that's considered a balanced wine. And this is. Now, I had this with cheeseburgers and brats. So those are fatty. And when you have fatty food, it coats the tongue, and it kind of takes away or certainly minimizes the tannins. So you're getting a real nice smooth wine, little acidity, nice and with all the flavors without that real tannic taste. But that tannin's important because it helps balance the wine and not make it too fruity or too sweet tasting or anything like that, or too acidic, right? You got that to balance it. But that's also a natural preservative, and it helps the wine age. It's also good for you, tannins. So, and tannins are naturally occurring on skins and grapes, or grape skins and stems. There you go. It's in wood too, as well. That's pretty much it. It's tasty. It's balanced. Loving the fruit up front. Loving that fruit, all that fruit that we talked about. Leathery smell now. So now you're getting those fruits. Get that damp wood. Get a little leather. Just different layers of complexity. It's not just a fruit bomb or something like that. It's got some stuff going. Wow, I can smell it from a distance. Fruit is strong now. Well, that's it. It's very interesting to me. Show you the label one more time. Loving that blend. Be cool to get, and I probably have. If you look at my wine list, or go on the playlist and check it out, and you'll see the different wines, different regions, different varietals. I've probably done these grapes maybe individually from each one of these countries because I search far and wide for y'all. But this was a nice blend of these. I thought you would enjoy it. All right. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to sub. Check out the playlist. And I will see y'all in the next one. You know I'm going to see you.